Holding on to shoulds. I should do this. I should do that. I should do this. Um, is actually kind of stopping you from actually healing your body. What do I mean? I mean, if we think or feel or we watch social media and everyone's saying you got to eat like this, you got to do this, you got to take this supplement, you got to take that supplement, you got to work on this, blah, 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 blah. It's very loud, right? And so our subconscious mind can take that on, like, I'm not doing enough, I need to do more, I should do more, I should be doing this, I should be walking 8 million steps in a day, I should be lifting weights, I should be eating more protein, I should be healing my gut, and that's just the physical stuff. That's not even like I should be journaling, I should be meditating, I should. And if you're holding that energy of should, it's lowering the overall vibration of your body, because everything is energy. And what you think about, even in the privacy of your own brain, is affecting your vibration. So what can you do instead? Instead of I should, first of all, be really mindful of when you're saying this. So when you catch yourself being radically mindful of your thoughts, when you catch yourself, stop and say, I'm right where I need to be. I'm doing enough. And whatever you got to do to like disrupt that pattern, karate chop it, do what you got to do. And then really sit back and take stock. Am I really, think about it logically, what am I doing for my health? And is that enough? And if it's not, first of all, okay, maybe you need to step it up, right? But if you're doing so many different things, I want you to really look at, why don't I feel good enough? Why is what I'm doing not good enough? And begin there instead of I should. Okay, we don't need to be shooting on ourselves, all right? I want you to just calm down, take a step back, and breathe. You're doing enough, most likely, okay? Maybe not. Maybe some of you aren't. Maybe some of you aren't doing anything, and if this is your wake-up call to make a list of one or two things, okay? And then focus on those. So often we focus on so many different things and then we're just all over the place and we're scattered and our energy's scattered and we're not being intentional, and we're just checking things off a list, okay? If you're doing that, I also want you to just stop. Just stop. And breathe and go within and say, why do I feel like I have to do so much? Because I promise you, if you're this rough on yourself and I should, chances are you're doing that out there in the world as well, because it's a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. So take a deep breath and really affirm that what you're doing is enough. I am enough. Say it out loud. Say it with me. I am enough. I'm doing enough. And if you need to be more intentional, as I feel like we all do, so often we get stuck in this pattern of not giving ourselves the grace, but also not giving ourselves permission to just be, not giving ourselves permission to talk really good to ourselves. We're so often, we focus on what's wrong, what we need to do, what we're not doing, instead of looking back. In fact, I'm going to give you a little homework, okay? I want you to write down all the things you do for your health, okay? Whether that's the physical stuff, the mental stuff, maybe you work on your mindset, maybe you work on your emotions, your chakras, your energy, and all of that. I want you to look at all of that stuff, and I want you to write it down. I want you to write down everything. I bet you're going to have pages full of crap that you do for your health, okay? And I want you to look at that, and I want you to say, okay, of all of these things, are all of these things still working? So this is like a twofer. What is working of all of these things? I'm eating more protein. Okay, how do I feel? Am I feeling better? I'm working on my throat chakra. Cool. Is it helping me to speak my truth more? What is it doing? I'm working on my heart space. Am I receiving more? And really get into the nitty gritty, because you might be doing things that you've just been doing for a long time because they're routine and they're habit. And maybe you've outgrown those, and maybe it's time to let those go to bring in new and more effective and more intentional practices. For me, my daily practice isn't about being busy, okay? It's about bringing things into my day that enhance my day, enhance my health. So don't should on yourself, and do things that are going to bring you the enhancement and the wellness and the peace of mind that you deserve, desire, and are absolutely able to call into your life. Okay, this went a little long. Sorry. I'll see you on the next video.